two of them inside of this cheese.
Hello. Wow, my voice apparently was not ready to say hello. Hi. It is good to see all of you. How is everyone doing? Let me scroll down to see who got the first crew. I see Homesurf, Esther, Magda, Squeaks, and Liv. Congratulations on snatching one of the first five. I hope you guys enjoy your cool crew of today. Thank you for being early. As I'm starting the stream, Homesurf, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Homesurf, thanks for cheering me on. Mama Sim, welcome in. Squeaks, welcome in. Raven, welcome in, and thanks for cheering me on. Squeaks, of course, thanks for cheering me on. Mimbim, welcome in. Brittany, welcome in. Lauren, welcome in. Andrea, welcome in. Kelly, welcome in. Brittany, thanks for cheering me on. Andrea, thanks for cheering me on. Liker, welcome in. Joanna, welcome in. Katie, welcome in. Molly, welcome in. Thank you for that follow earlier. I appreciate it. MJ, welcome in. Noisy, welcome in. Tommy Ann, welcome in, and thanks for cheering me on. Joa, welcome in, and thanks for cheering me on. Roso Pretty, welcome in. Sasha, welcome in. On a bicycle for two, welcome in. Especially welcome in. Nildrith, welcome in. Riri, welcome in, and thanks for cheering me on. Fiend, welcome in. Mirna, welcome in. Thanks for cheering me on. Simple Kate, thanks for cheering me on and welcome in. Esmifi, welcome in. Love that hoodie. It's in your shopping cart, still debating. Okay, if you have any questions, I would love to answer them for you. Obviously, I cannot answer all questions, but I can answer like if I like it and stuff like that. And just in general, like sizing questions and stuff if you want to know. It's so fluffy. Also, Julie, welcome in. Let me just scroll up in chat. Counter Blood, welcome in. It is so good to see you. Just a quick scroll to make sure that I said hi to everyone. Liv, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Enjoy your episode. I think I said hi. Sorry, hi to everyone. If I missed you, feel free to water your plants. That way I know for sure that I won't miss you. But I hope you guys are doing well. I know that a lot of you were here for co-working earlier, so I already said hi, but still, how is everyone? How's your Friday so far? Hi, Micah. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I am ridiculously sleepy. Um, I had dinner and watched an episode of a documentary, and then I was like, "Oh crap, I need to stream still." I was like getting all cozy and sleepy. Um, ooh, enjoy D&D tonight. That sounds amazing. I hope you have a great time. Ready for work day to be over? How long do you still need to work, Raven? Is it still a long day? Is it early for you still, or are you like almost done? Almost weekend. Um, I started a documentary just now, the one about Gabby Petito. I had heard about this case like a little bit, but I'm watching the documentary and it is, let me tell you, this is something. It's definitely like I want to watch more. I want to continue. It's kind of a wild story, and the wildest thing is that it's really recent. I didn't know that. I didn't know how recent this case was until I started watching it. Also, I have a a thing with like not just like true crime. I think true crime is so interesting. Like really fucked up, but so interesting. Also, hi, Yin. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Never change your hair color. I'm not planning to. I am so happy with my hair color. But how are you doing? It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. How is life? You know, quite a lot of things happened in your life. It's been an eventful time. One more meeting and then it's a weekend. Let's go. Another 4 hours. Okay, you got this. You got this. That's like halfway through the day. Never purchased Sims merch clothing, but I wanted to make sure it was good quality before I bought it. It's definitely good quality. Material wise, it's 80% cotton, 20% polyester. I know that for some people that is like an important thing to know. It's not 100% cotton, but it feels very cottony. It doesn't feel polyestery or plasticky. Also, the inside is like it's kind of not like really fleece lined. Let me show you. Let me see if I can show you if I hold on. Um, yes, Esther. Yes. Exactly, exactly. It's literally real. That's the weird thing about it. Let me see you if oh, this is difficult. Wait. Can you see that? Like the lining is kind of like fleece like, but it's thin. Um So it's not like a very sweaty sweater. You know how sometimes if there's polyester in a sweater, it can become like really sweaty? Um, kind of. Yeah, yeah, kind of like a towel. Kind of like a cotton towel. It's actually very nice. It's very soft as well. I got a large. Um and it's definitely a bit oversized, but that's good. I wanted that. So that was like the point. Saw the documentary, it was shocking. Yeah, I don't remember. So the thing is I've heard things about it, but I don't exactly know how it ends. So today I watched the first episode and obviously like they're already kind of pointing towards things, but I do know there's like more to the story than meets the eye. So um a bit expensive, but it's more so for collectibles. Yeah. It's definitely kind of expensive. I 100% with you. I'm 100% with you. That's why I've waited so long to finally get one. Also because I need to pay shipping to Europe and then import tax. So this sweater for me was over 100 bucks. Um but that's why I promised myself I would just buy one sim sweater if there was one that I really liked and that's it. So that's a good one for everyone that is if you're in Europe, keep in mind that shipping and import tax is pricey. Um Also, Blue Kate, welcome in, and Peachy, welcome in, and Katie, welcome in. It's good to see all of you. I hope you're doing well. Do you like watching true crime in Dutch or English? 100% English. I almost never consume Dutch content, like documentaries or TV in general, because it makes me cringe. I don't know why. I was actually talking to another Dutch creator about Dutch content on Twitch and stuff. I very rarely watch Dutch creators because they just I don't know, they make me cringe. They make me cringe about my own Dutchness, which is weird because I've grown up with it, I shouldn't cringe about it, but it's just I cannot seem to watch it and not I don't know, not I don't know. Yeah, cringe basically. Also, peace. Hi, it is so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You got postcards and stickers. Nice. I also have the postcards, although these ones are the ones that I got as a gift from EA, but behind it I have the postcards and I like rotate them. Um Because you have that with German because they're very poorly dubbed. Oh, that's even worse. Like, poor dubbing, I think, is even worse than cringing about your own language. Same with Romanian. Okay, fair. You have the same with your language. What's your language, Julie? If it's not primarily English. Watch something in your mother language, only maybe comedians. Yes, I think, but also for comedians, I feel like there's a very specific, almost like niche in comedy that I enjoy because it has to almost be about the language to be funny. Like I thoroughly enjoy. There's this one Dutch I'm not even sure if she's a comedian or if she's a writer that just likes to joke about language, but Pauline Cornelissen, any Dutchies, you might know her. She's like an artist with making jokes about how weird our language is and like she has books about it as well and those are so good. They're so funny. Um but like that's where I can see the humor of it because it's actually like kind of, you know, taking a run with the language and seeing and like making that funny if that makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, oh that you can't unhear it. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. German's very weird. Yeah, we have the same roots in our language. I feel like maybe the roots are just weird. Also, Mossy, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. And Anna, welcome in. It's good to see you. Ah, Danish. Yeah. I've heard people from Denmark, like coworkers from me, that I have from Denmark, heard this. I heard them say the same thing about not being able to watch things in Danish. Um, we have here like the most famous club, and their comedians are the best. They have YouTube and do different cool stuff. That's nice. That's nice. I like that. Um, we also have some good comedy clubs, but I still I think I prefer comedy in English. Um, she is all writer, columnist, and comedian. Yeah, which is I love that about her. She is so funny. She wrote a book. I vividly remember because I saw her read from this book herself, which if you ever have the opportunity, that goes for everyone. If you ever have the opportunity to see a writer and like hear them read from their own book is like, that is literally the best thing ever because you will hear how they intended to write something. That's like the best ever. She wrote a book which is called The Office Cavia, which is I said cavia, but it's like guinea pig. Um, but like it's called Kantor Cavia. It's really hard to translate while you're talking. Brain is going haywire. But office guinea pig. And it's literally about a guinea pig who goes to the office, who has like an office job. And that sounds very silly, but the best thing is she's describing things that if it was a human, everyone would just read it and be like, oh yeah, but that's like a normal office day, right? Like that's perfectly normal. But because it's a guinea pig, you're reading the story and you're like, why do we have so many weird things in an office? Like what why do we have all these weird rituals? But it's like it's literally because your mind it's your mind needs the guinea pig to realize that office culture doesn't make any sense. It's like 10 out of 10. It's so funny. And the way she reads it like deadbeat serious. Like that guinea pig is like the most normal thing to be in an like person to be in an office. And this guinea pig has like attitude as well. She's like a whole personality. And it's a small book. I think it's like maybe 100 pages or something, but it is so funny. The way that I was like crying laughing when she was reading from that book herself because the way she was also like talking pretending to be the guinea pig, you could see what kind of personality she had envisioned for that character, which was 10 out of 10. Um Also CPT, welcome. It is good to see you. Toot is here to collect her daily pets. I would love to hear the author read the books, they wrote. It's really, really, really nice. Um, because you can also hear, like, certain little things where they just put some emphasis on something that you might have read over, basically. Having the original language, and English subtitles because, I can't take the dubbed content seriously. Okay, so that's the thing. I don't watch dubbed things if they're originally in another language, then I don't watch dubbed English. So, La Casa de Papel, I just watched in Spanish. Like, I'm not gonna watch that in English. I'm not gonna watch Money Heist. I'm just like that. I cannot deal with that either. So I'll watch it in the original language with English subs, but we don't really dub things here in the Netherlands. Like maybe children's movies, so things like Shrek and stuff, they are released dubbed, but almost all content that I believe is like 13 plus or 14 plus is just in English with Dutch subtitles. And then it's just like, good luck. You have to read fast enough to understand it. But that also means that we almost never dub any Dutch content. Um, you either watch it in Dutch or you don't watch it at all. If that makes any sense. Also, thank you so much for saying that you like my Notion videos. I appreciate it. I'm really glad that people are enjoying my productivity and like lifestyle channel and stuff because it's like my little passion project, which at this point is not really a little passion project anymore, but it's just like part of my work. But I'm glad that they are helpful. Thank you for saying that you like them. Everything is dubbed in Germany. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've noticed that. From like when I was in Germany for work, I put on the TV and I was like, "Why am I watching a show that's in German?" But it's like, I know this is not a German show. Um, Also, she's purring very loud. I think her daily pets are she's happy about collecting them. Het dit? Ja, waarom ga je niet gewoon zitten? Ja, je kan gewoon gaan zitten. She's like not quite sitting down. You can just sit down. It's okay. Oh, you want to give chat some head bobs? Okay, sure. She, so yeah, she's squatting. Yeah. Oh, you are. Is chat getting kisses? Do you love chat so much? The way she just looked over her shoulder around my microphone, like dead into my eyes. She was like, "Hello?" am I not making clear that I require pets in French? And, the OG actor has a soft voice, but the French dub is oh, no, that's terrible. When, like, the voice actor just doesn't get it right, that's even worse than changing language. It's, like, just changing the overall vibe of the character. Um, ooh, luckily it was nearly Kate, luckily it was nearly. Can we so I've thought about this, Squeaks, but the thing is, my my biggest well, fear is not the right word, but I don't want to give my cats pets or attention if they don't specifically ask for it or, like, show me that they want to get attention. So, I always have it, like, if people wanna pet them, you can put O slash in chat when she's, like, on my lap and stuff. Um, but I don't wanna have it like a channel point redeem because then people would have to, like, spend their channel points, even if it's just 1 point still. I would feel bad for them being able or being like, I'm not gonna do it because, she's not she doesn't want attention. And also, then people will start to redeem it while I'm working and she's just chilling on the chair, and then people expect me to, actually take action because that's why you redeem a channel point. Um, and I just don't wanna give people, like, the wrong expectation, if that makes any sense. Um, yes, I did get the Sims hoodie, it's very comfortable. This is Toot, this is Toot. You will rarely see Seuss on stream. Um, she if she's on stream, she's, like, walking underneath my desk, so you can't really see her. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. A treat for Toot next time she wants one. So that's another thing. I don't want to make that a stream thing because taking care of cats, I know this might be me taking it too serious, but I don't want to make things about pets an entertainment thing because they're like living beings and I want to give them treats if they deserve it or if, we're trying to get them to do something and stuff. And I'm always a little bit scared. I've seen this on stream where like cats or just any other pet for that matter kind of becomes an entertainment thing. And I always feel a little bit bad about those pets. So I'm like, I know she is a very, very important part to the stream because you guys all love her and she loves to hang out with you guys on stream. She's here for a reason. But I also don't want to make it that they like, I don't know, become part of the stream in that sense, if that I hope that makes any sense. I hope I'm making sense. Yeah, it's like I don't wanna make it a pet circus, exactly. Um, which I know obviously that probably wouldn't happen, but still, I don't wanna make any promises or expectations towards stuff like that. Um, stops doing stuff when you wanna take a picture. I feel that. She has a tendency to do that. She will be like the cutest ever, and then I'm like, "Ooh, I'm gonna take a picture." And she's like, "No, I was being cute for you, not for the camera, okay?" Also, Nora and Jessica and Singularity, welcome in. It's good to see all of you. And Thomas, welcome in, and thanks for cheering me on. And Crafty Simmer, welcome in. And Vanessa, welcome in. And Sophia, welcome in. Oh my god, I missed so many of you. I didn't say hi. Um, but yeah. It's one of those things where it's just I want to make sure that they feel comfortable. Also, Tails, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I've seen Sue's is a calico, so it should be easy to spot the difference. Yeah, yeah. They don't look alike at all. Although they are sisters. They don't really act like sisters though. They've been together basically their entire life. But well, maybe actually they do act like sisters. I was like, but they're never very kind to each other, but that does kind of sound like sisters because a lot of people have like quarrel with their sisters, right? Um The only thing I love on streams is when they have a cat cam. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It's like we put a camera on her face when she's just chilling and sleeping. But then also if she in like any way or form would feel like obviously she cannot express like I'm not comfortable sleeping with a camera, but if I would notice her being like really anxious or something, like for instance, I know that Seuss is very anxious about cameras. Like even if I grab my phone to film her or take pictures or something, like you can see in her behavior that she's not necessarily comfortable if you follow her around with a camera in her face and stuff. So I try to not do that. Like, I try to take pictures of her, but not in a way that's invasive to her because I can see when she gets uncomfortable. Tooth is just a bit of a silly cat. She doesn't really care about a lot of things. She's just existing, living her best life. Um, she isn't very shy either, but Suze is very shy. So I'm also not gonna like force her and kind of make her be part of things that she clearly doesn't want to be part of. Um, yeah, exactly. And I don't want to have everything for content either. I feel like that's not a genuine thing either. So if Sue shows up on stream, like I'll obviously make sure to give her some attention and stuff, but don't want to make it into a little circus. Such an empath for animals. I love it. It's growing up with them, I think. It's kind of like I just do it without thinking. I think also because my parents really taught me as a kid. I grew up with like two pets in the house. Well, my parents had cats. Um, they, like, taught me very specifically, like, "Okay, you have to watch the cat to make sure that they're okay, with you approaching them and petting them," and also, we had cats that were sometimes I think all cats have this, when they're, like, fine, and then all of the sudden they're not fine anymore. Or that's what it seems like. It seems like they are enjoying it, and then all of a sudden they, like, smash you or they get angry or something because you were actually not interpreting the signs of them not being comfortable. So my parents were, like, really trying to teach us, or at least me, I don't know if that's the case for my sisters as well, but they really were trying to teach me of, like, okay, how can you see if a cat's uncomfortable? Like, is it wiggling his tail, or, do they have big eyes, or are the ears, like, pointed outwards? So it just helped me learn how to read a cat pretty well, I guess. Um, so that helps a lot. Also, Edge, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And Pooks, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. I was horrible to my childhood cat. She was such a sweetheart. Yeah, some cats have really, truly like golden hearts and infinite patience. Um, the what, Kate? The what? I'm so confused. I'm genuinely trying to figure out what that's supposed to mean. Um, Asleep on your lap, all cozy, the instant jump up with the claws fully extended. Yep. And you're like, "What happened?" Oh, overstimulation. Yes. 100%. Cats apparently get overstimulated very quickly. I didn't know this. Like, obviously, I knew that cats would get, a bit skittish sometimes, but I never realized it was because they're just overstimulated. Um, your cat was a bit of a butt sometimes, probably because he was older than me. Oh, that's cute though. I hope not like actually annoying or, that it sucks, but cats can be funny like that. Hates being held. Yeah, they also hate being held. She loves being on my lap like this. Like when she decides that she wants to sit like this, but if you pick her up, she's like Houdini. You'll pick her up and all of a sudden she's gone. And you're like, "How did she do that?" The Susie's kind of slowly, she never sits on our lap. She's slowly realizing that if you pick her up, she's like sometimes. Scott also, like, he likes to pick her up kind of like a baby and then hold her and then he can look at her. And she's slowly starting to realize that that is actually kind of nice. So sometimes she'll kind of indulge it and then she starts purring and she's like, "Oh, this is actually kind of cozy." And then it's like she realizes, "No, no, but wait, this is being picked up. I didn't like that." And then she starts meowing really loud. And then Scott puts her down because he does also respect her boundaries. So he tries. And then if she says no, he puts her down. But like, it's funny that she's slowly starting to catch on to the realization of like, oh, maybe this isn't that bad. Maybe I can actually relax and just enjoy being petted because she enjoys it a lot when you pet her belly. Or like when you pet underneath her chin and stuff. So it's like she will it's like kind of perfect if he's holding her like that and just scratching her belly. Like she likes it, but she just needs to let go of control, which Susie's the biggest control freak on earth. Like it's so funny. She's so similar to me. Like Tooth is kind of more like Scott, and then she's literally just me in cat form. Your face cam is probably the sharpest, most high res looking cam I've seen on Switch. Thank you. That's a big compliment. I appreciate it. I know of other people that are using the same camera and the same lens. It also does come down to lighting partially, but um, and I'm lucky. I have good internet connection, so I can stream in high quality. And if you add all those things up, this is your result. Hi, Lucky Ducky, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Random question: do you have pictures of your room decor? It looks so cozy. I think I have pictures. Yes. Is there anything specific that you would like to see or that you're curious about? Um, Also, Liv, welcome back. Welcome back. It's okay when he gets picked up for two reasons. One for her safety, and two to show her I was respecting her if she wanted to be put back. Yeah, exactly. And it's also okay to like try to teach your cats certain things. To teach them that it's okay to do certain things, or to teach them that it's okay to be picked up sometimes, as long as you respect their boundaries, because that way they can also learn that it's actually okay and that it's safe. Also, Sims Galaxy, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Um, but yeah, she also it was really funny. She was never a lap cat. Um, she was never on my lap the first couple of years we had her. And then during COVID, when I started working from home, it's like she discovered that she could be on a lap. It's like she had never done it before, and then all of a sudden I was working from home, and one day she just kind of jumped up on my desk and she tried it out, and ever since she's been a lap cat. It's literally like she just one day to the next discovered that was a thing. Never stopped doing it. Also the ads are about to start, so I'm gonna start up my game. Um, Sis is me internally, and Toot is who I present to the world. I feel that on a whole new level, Squeaks. um, I feel that on a whole new level. You're so real for that. Taught one of my cats that if I pick them up, but they put their front paw on my hand, she wants to be put down. Oh, that's really sweet. That's actually super, super cute that your cat was like understanding of this. Is very floppy when picked up, and he's much more comfortable when I hold his butt. Oh, that's valid. That is valid. Um, Also, I just see a floppy cat now. You just pick up and then they're like, um, I've always worked from home with our two cats who we got as kittens. They don't like it when my wife and I leave, as 99% of the time at least one of us is home. Yeah. I think that's the same for us now. Ever since COVID, mostly me, but if I'm away then it's usually Scott that's home. So they very rarely are at home by themselves for longer periods of time. Um, which I think if we go on holiday, that's probably the longest that we will be away. Because then my sister comes to babysit or cat sit. But obviously my sister has a very busy social life. She has like a job outside of the house. She studies still. She has a lot of friends. She has a boyfriend that then usually comes to stay here, but sometimes they also stay at his place for the night. So it's like then all of a sudden they're like alone quite a lot. I sneakily think that when that happens, they actually cuddle a lot and they're actually pretty good friends. I think they're like typical sisters that to the outside world they're pretending that they don't like each other, but I think um I think they secretly like each other. Thank you, Esther, for putting the VOD channel in chat. I just realized. Let me do a quickie check. A quickie check. That sounded weird. Um one more sub. One more sub to my VOD channel, and then I'm at 700. Then we just need 300 more. So technically it's 301. So if anyone wants to subscribe to my VOD channel, it's the place where I re-upload all of my gaming streams. Then feel free to do so, because if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will unlock YouTube Partner, which means that I can start earning money with that YouTube channel. So if you would want to help me out for free, all you need to do is subscribe, and that's it. um your dog is used to being alone. That's fair, Mim. That's fair. That makes a lot of sense. Um The Sims just made an entire Discord post just to promote the early bonus content of the pack. Really? Hold on. Oh, yeah. I don't understand why they push that so hard. Sorry. 700 now? Let's go. Let me see. 702 actually. Thank you guys so much for all helping out. I appreciate it. We're getting closer and closer. Um, Very anxious the first couple of years. And would howl and look into oh, poor doggo, but he learned. He learned. Um, Subscribed again with your second channel. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. I really like the background. I wasn't looking for anything specific, but I was wondering if you have pictures of it on social media. Ah, like that. I actually don't know if I have pictures of my background and stuff for on social media. I mostly have pictures of my setup on social media. Mm. Runs to tell all of my Sims loving friends. Thank you so much. That's really, really kind of you. Yeah, I don't know why they push it so much. Speaking of, I literally started up my game. Um, is it gonna load? Hello? Yeah, literally every single time I start up my game, I get this. Which, I mean, like, every single time, also specifically because I'm in the EA Creator Network, so I'm not gonna buy the pack. So, get this out of my face. It's like, I get it, I get that you want people to check out the pack and stuff like that, but it's getting to a point it's just like the shopping button, the shopping cart. I'm like, it's fine if you want to make sure that people are aware. Like, I get it. You're a corporation, you wanna make money. But, like, do it in a bit more of a balanced way because right now it's just people are getting annoyed, and that's, like, the opposite that you wanna reach with this. It's, like, the opposite that you want for people because if they get annoyed, they're definitely not gonna buy something. Like, the whole point is that you need to entice people to buy something, not make them frustrated. It's kind of like it's having the opposite effect. It's like the opposite of reverse psychology. What is that called? Also, sweetie, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Um, Very close this week. He slept in your room 3 nights in a row. Oh, that's so adorable. Hurting, and I think he finally realized I respect his boundaries. Yeah, and also sometimes when cats are sick and you take care of them, they realize that you are actually there to protect them and you actually mean very well. Um, I also have this with my cats, like when they need medicine and stuff. They don't like it when I do it, but they also realize that I'm doing it to help them and like make them feel better. Adverse psychology? Yeah, almost. Yeah. That's what it feels like. Okay, let's load into the game. Build save. It was my build save. Getting ready for the day. I hope you have an amazing day today. I'm having a really good day. I'm having a really good day today, so that's amazing. Do you know the top right widget overlay? You mean the thing above my head? Like with my rotations with my socials and stuff? Already 8.8 gigabytes? I mean, to be fair, that's probably mostly custom content, which tends to not break. That widget is something I made myself, Mimbim. It's just a slideshow of pictures. And I make the pictures myself in Canva. So it's not really a widget. I mean, it's a picture widget or a picture slideshow widget that is just available in there was one underneath it now and it made it a bit unreadable. Ah, wait. Hello? My mouse just glitched. You mean if I go to the main menu? That's fine. It's fine if you cannot read it at all times. The most important thing is that it's there. It's there the entire stream. So it'll just like rotate and then sometimes you can read it better than other times, but generally it should be fine. where we were building in Delso Valley. Um, and then let's go to the mod mansion. So for anyone who missed it, last stream, we actually divided the rooms. So I now have a little map with which mod is going to get which room. And today I want to focus again. I feel like I focused on this on Monday as well, but I keep underestimating this build project, I think. But I want to make sure that we get as many of the common spaces done as possible because I really want to get to the bedrooms. Yeah, just on the main menu. Other than that, you can kind of read it. Um, but it's also okay if you cannot read it perfectly, like all the time. The wheel was rigged. It kind of was, but it made a good division of all the rooms. For anyone who hasn't seen this project so far, or you've seen it like maybe a while ago and you missed what we did since then, let me give you a small little update. So this is a mansion that I am building for my moderators. So all of my Twitch mods will get a room in this house, and they actually filled in a little questionnaire, like everyone. I didn't go upload. Let's go live. That's amazing. But all of the mods will get a bedroom that is based on like their preferences and stuff like that. And they all filled in a little questionnaire with their style and hobbies and if they're like a cluttered person or like a very neat person and all of those things. And this is the house that we've been building for them. It is a humongous house because I have 12 Twitch mods. And then one of my original Twitch mods, who's no longer a mod, is also gonna come live with us. And I'm gonna live here with my partner too. So, and we want to have a butler. So there's lots of space in this house for a lot of people. But let me show you around. If you come in, this is basically like you drive up here and then you go up here. We'll have a greenhouse and a garden because this is the community of planties. So obviously we need to have a lot of greenery. But if you come in, you have this main hall, which actually it's better if I show you that you can also see the floor above because then you can see this is like the grand entrance of the house. Obviously, my mods are getting the best of the best. From here, you can actually hang up your coats and stuff, and then you go into our main living room. This is where we all get to hang out and like watch TV on our ginormous flat screen. There's also a nice reading nook and a piano. And then from here, you can go off to the side into our very beautiful kitchen and dining area. This kitchen is equipped with a coffee corner or like coffee pantry, a corner with a lot of appliances and space for the pets. And then there is a kitchen setup where we can cook with all of us with a little step stool because some of our mods are very tall and some of them are short. Also, we already know who is notoriously leaving all the drawers open. I didn't pick that person. They said themselves, I'm a person who leaves the drawers open. So, um, no, so they're not really apartments because they're going to be bedrooms. They're all going to be roomies, but in the room itself, they're not going to have like their own kitchen and stuff. Most of them do have ensuite bathrooms, but some of them even have shared bathrooms. So in that sense, I wouldn't necessarily call it apartments. But we also have a really good filled pantry. And then this is our shared dining area with like a nice bar space. And then as you can see over here, there's already a bunch of bedrooms that are kind of like around this main living space. From the dining area, you can go downstairs. We have 2 more bedrooms downstairs, but we also have a private at-home gym with a double sauna because we're living here with a lot of people, so a double sauna is actually kind of nice. Then we have a at-home cinema, which has enough space for all of us to go and watch a movie together. One of my mods is actually studying film. So I think he's going to actually show us a lot of good movies here. I think he's going to be in charge of the movie selection. Then we have an in-house library, which doesn't have any electronics in it. It's literally only books, just books and cozy nooks and cozy spaces to read. There's a fireplace, and you can just sit here and read all your chill books, and it's going to be super nice. Then over here we have a entertainment room, which is like where we have the console set up, another TV. So here's where we can game, play Mario Kart together, have a PlayStation, a Switch. This is also where we have a bunch of game tables and a ping pong table outside and a foosball table and a pool table. Um, and we have like chess tables and stuff. So this is just for hanging out and some like nice entertainment. Then over here we have a second kitchen which is like mainly focused on um like less on cooking as it is upstairs and a bit more on we're having like nice drinks outside in the sun. So over here we also have like nice bottles of wine and like a grill outside and two big tables so we can all hang out on like warm summer evenings and stuff. Next to that we have a party room with a karaoke machine and a silent disco. So we don't have any actual speakers in here. Sometimes I want to speed up the game, and I'm not even the one gaming. I feel this. I feel this watching other people stream. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But this is our party room. Um, the view of the city you did there. Yeah. So if you're in the party room, like if you're dancing at night, you have your headset on, and you're looking out, you can actually see the entire city. You see it back there? You can, like, walk out, dance a bit, and you can see the entire city from this house, which obviously is super, super nice and very luxurious. We're also gonna have, like, a bunch of yoga mats and stuff outside, but I still need to work on the outside for sure. We also have a big pool here with, like, another seating area where we can have, like, a nice fire and stuff. We have 2 outdoor showers, so if you've taken a swim, you can actually, rinse yourself. And back here is gonna be the butler apartment. That's why this is a big empty space for now. This again is going to be our community garden. And then if you go upstairs, this is what we were working on last time. So this was where I kind of left off on Monday. This is more like I would almost call it like our informal living room. So we have our more formal living room here. If you have friends over and you want to watch like a film or something and you want to sit next to the kitchen, you probably sit over here. But this is more like our informal like family room, I guess, where we can play board games. So we have like a whole cupboard of board games and there's like a nice place where we can just listen to some music. And this also again holds enough space for all of us to sit together. And it's truly meant as just a really cozy space to hang out. And we were just furnishing this entire floor still. This is kind of what we were working on. So I'm just going to continue with working on this space. Also, Mark and Anna and Joe and Tia, welcome in everyone. I hope you're all doing so well. Um, I was thinking this is going to be like a little music corner, so I want to have the music production station and the piano, and we can have the microphone and maybe like two guitars or something. Um, and then over here, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do yet, but we'll figure it out. Up here is going to be a crafting room. Up here is going to be a little art studio, so you can take the stairs into both of those rooms. And then again, over here, you can see like a bunch of the bedrooms. So, in terms of like shared space that I want to focus on today, we have the main, a pet corner. Oh my God, Liv, you're a genius. Yes, oh my God, we should absolutely have a pet corner. How did I not think of this yet? What a brilliant idea. Thank you. This is gonna be a pet corner, um, for all of the cats, and I don't know. We're probably gonna have cats in this house because at least Tuta and Susa are moving in with us. Also, I think she sat on the chair. There we go. We can have the cat come on. Um, but there's gonna be that's also nice if this is like our shared living space. This being like a pets corner is super cute. Also, excited welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Are those freezes supposed to be inside as well? Yes. Although I'm doubting if I want that. But I remember there was a reason for it. I think because I thought it looked I don't now that you're saying this, I'm like genuinely doubting why I thought that was a good idea. I feel like I have deleted them previously already, but ooh, there we go. Yeah, that looks better actually. That looks a lot better. Also, now you can kind of see what it would look like if you're sitting in this living room. That's cozy. I also really like being here and then, kind of looking out into the main hallway. I like this living space. I think it's cozy. The only thing I don't like is that the roofs are coming through the through the floor here. Which is unfortunately not something I can fix, I think. I think we tried to fix it, but I need that to overhang. Like I don't want to tuck it in, so I'm just accepting that on the inside it's kind of like peeking through. It's a bit stupid, but it is what it is. But let's actually start by getting some lighting in here so that I can see things. And I wanted to try in this room to mostly work with wall lights instead of a big ceiling light because I feel like that makes it really cozy in this area. Because we have a big ceiling light here that kind of leads into the hallway. But then I like the idea. Oh, wait. Oh my goodness. Recording. Okay, I haven't done anything but show you guys around and add 3 lights. So I think that's fine. Um Recording started. Oh, I'm so happy that I didn't forget that. Let me just move some things off of my other screen. There we go. Yeah, okay. Oh, because I'm recording this and Lena is editing it down into a speed build, like a little series that I can post on my YouTube channel. So that was a good realization that I still needed to do that. Also, let's see. Packs, content. I think I have CC turned on. Yeah, I do. Okay, awesome. Because I also have these really cute items from I have so many like good pet CC things. Hold on. Because I just realized I really want to have this cat tree outside. Look at that. It's like a nice actual tree, but it's for the cats. I don't know where I want to put that yet, but I feel like somewhere over here. Like actually in the middle of all the greenery so that it blends in nicely. That's perfect. Um, um can we get that IRL? Would be great, huh? Would be great. Also, Liv, I'm kind of going to do it like mixed, so I'm not sure. I'm starting with the pets corner, but I'll probably kind of flip around between the two. Oh, I want to use this one. I use this in my Not So Berry house as well, but this is perfection. That is so cute. Okay, we're definitely using that one. And then I think I want to have the big cat tree, but that one can go over there. Um, because then the cats can just sleep there and kind of have a lookout on the main hallway. I feel like that's such a cat thing to do, to lay here and just oversee everything. Let's see color-wise. Maybe just something like that so that it blends in nicely. Let me see. Well, there's a lot of good colors here. Maybe the white one could be cute. That kind of matches with the stairs. And then I really like this whole unit. I think it's so cool. We definitely need another light, though, because it's a bit dark in here. And then we have the scratching pole. Let's see, where can I put that to make it make sense? Because even though that's going to be a cat corner, I feel like it still makes sense to have it kind of scattered across the room. We have a petite paws sofa bed. Oh my god, yes. The cats can have their own sofa. That's perfection. That's absolute. That also matches so well with the interior over here. I feel like that means that if this is going to be the cat living room, we definitely also need to have a rug, right? Um, I also want to have like a box with toys because I believe that cats can play with that too. Mm, let's see. Do I have... We can have just, like, some toys kind of laying around it, I guess. Just so that it looks like we've been playing with the little cats. That's cute. And then we need a litter box. Although I feel like in this huge mansion, we probably have an automatic cleaning litter box, but I need to decide where I'm gonna put them. Uh, maybe just outside, to be honest. Like, I feel like that just makes the most sense, but then I need to figure out where outside. Because you kind of don't want it to be in your space too much. Maybe just somewhere over here. Mm, and then, although if it rains, I think that breaks, no? Do you guys know that? If these break if it rains? Also, Stacey Cheesy, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You know what we could do? Oh my god, I just had a grand realization. Hold on, where are my pet doors? Um, I wish pet doors were like a separate category because how am I supposed to find things? We could even just do it like this so that your Sims can also walk in there. Search bar, I feel like are they called pet door? Yeah, okay, they are called pet door. So I would be able to find it like that. We can just do it like this. And then literally, these are self-cleaning litter boxes anyways. So we can just make like a little cat bathroom in here. There we go. And then your Sims can also enter it. Like, let's say one of them breaks or something. You can still go in there to fix it. That was like super useless anyways. That was like a weird room that I just used to hide things. But I think that makes sense. We technically also have that on this side, but I actually think if we just have the litter boxes over here, that's fine. I am tempted to use a smaller arch though. Because if it mainly needs to be hidden away, I don't think it needs to be... I like that it's an arch because that kind of, suggests that the cats can easily walk in and out. But that may be nicer. Then it's like even more tucked away. I like that. Okay. Let's get back to the cat corner then. We have some good paintings with just pets on it. Like almost like a little gallery wall of pets. I know there's a bunch of things that we have, like little gallery walls, so I just need to... Sorry if I'm gonna yawn a lot during this stream. But like I said, when I was having my dinner, all of a sudden I got so ridiculously sleepy. I think I used that downstairs already, though. Also, Moira, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Um, let's see, let's see. That is cute. Wait, that comes with a bunch of different animals? That is adorable. Penguin, fox. Oh my god, we need a fox in here. And then a cat. Um, hmm. Trying to figure out how to like lay out this wall so that it works. Obviously, we can move that over a little bit. And then fully awake and at work. Let's go. I hope work goes well for you today. And then giraffe is actually kind of cute. And then maybe that one can go because we have two wall lights over here. That's a really cute corner. I like that a lot. And then I said I wanted to have a rug. Um, sorry, I'm just quickly. Uh, okay, just quickly checking some messages because, like I said, Scott is traveling, and I don't know why I have this, but when Scott is traveling, I always have it that when I get messages, I'm like, oh my god, is something wrong? Even though I know he's like fine, he's a full grown adult, he can travel by himself, and it's gonna be fine. But I'm always just stressed about it. Also, Huff and Jennifer, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Jennifer, thanks for cheering me on. I appreciate it. Uh, okay, I do like that one. Want to have it in a different color. And I want it to be like a little bit bigger. Does that make sense? Um, there we go. Did you give him a bracelet with your number in case he gets lost? Oh my goodness. I should have. Hi, Caramel. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. I should have. No. He's gonna be fine. I'm like weird like that. I worry unnecessarily about these things. And I know that. Like I know it's just me. It's my brain. Thank you for the hydrate. I used to have this as a kid already. Mm. Like when I was younger, I already had this where if my parents left the house, I was always worried like something bad would happen to them. It's just me and my weird intrusive thoughts, which I'm fully aware of. I actually don't know where that comes from. I've never really known, but it's weird. Does he have an air tag in his pocket so you know where he is? No, but I can see him on Find My. Um because we shared our locations like a year ago. It was like a very practical reason because we just shared our location so that we could easily find each other at the festival. But then afterwards we were like, "Oh no, it actually makes a lot of sense to be able to see each other." Specifically because we both travel like separately, and if anything ever happens to either of us, specifically me because, he's a guy, um pretty white passing, so most places where he's going to travel, he's not going to run into any issues unless he's like seeking them out. But obviously as when you're a woman and you're traveling, you're in a more vulnerable position. Um so it's actually, I think, for him in a way also comforting that if I'm traveling, he can kind of like see where I'm at and if I'm doing okay and stuff. And if he doesn't hear from me, that he can at least see that I'm doing okay and I'm in a place where he expects me to be, if that makes any sense. Um, oh, save. That's a good one. Anxiety is part of the package with ADHD. Probably it comes from that. Yeah. Also a fun size streamer. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Air fryer snacks. Oh, enjoy. That sounds delicious. Um, But I actually have my location shared with, like, my best friend as well, and, like, basically with the entire group that we went to the festival with. We just shared it with everyone, and then when we went to Aruba, we also shared all of our Find Mys. So I have a bunch of people on Find My, and it's actually kind of a comforting thought that people will be able to see where I am if anything ever happens. Um has each other's location now because it's really, convenient for plan. Oh, 100%. It's definitely convenient. I also have it with, like, my sisters. I can see them on Snap Map. Um, and I remember when I was, like, younger, I people would tell me, like, "Oh, I'm sharing my location, blah, blah, blah," and I was like, "Oh my god. That's such a controlling relationship if you wanna see each other's location," and now I'm like, "No." It can be. Like, obviously, if I were to track his every move and I'd be, like, super obsessed all the time with where he is, But in a way, it's kinda like it shows a lot of trust if you are just fine with someone always being able to see where you are because, 1, you could never hide something from each other, but at the same time, it's also like it's just we share each other's location because we care that we're both safe. Android friend being kidnapped, yeah, that sucks. Sucks to have Android then. Um, he one time told me in the middle of the day that I should wait for him outside the store in plain sight. He sometimes jokes that he never felt unsafe. I need to remind him that he's actually a man. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. Unfortunately, feeling safe is not a given for everyone. Specifically femme presenting people. Like, we have a whole additional struggle, especially if you're in unsafe places and things. People do not always have the best intentions. So in a way, I always feel really safe with the like knowledge that um people can see, or like the people closest to me can see where I am. Um and sometimes I also temporarily share locations with people just to be able to like easily meet up and stuff. So when we're at TwitchCon and stuff, I tend to share my location with Amber and the group and stuff because it's just easier. It's just easier to be able to find each other. Also, Cozy Darling and Burb, welcome in. It's good to see both of you. I hope you're doing so well. When I'm traveling, or in a particularly suspicious neighborhood, but if I were to share 24/7, I just get Kate. Why are you at dinner again? I love that. Oh my god, that is so valid. The thing is, I think if Scott were to say that to me, he'd be like, "Why are you at dinner again?" I would probably just go like, "Well, you were there last week, huh?" Also, Jace, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, when traveling, it is definitely a good thing to do. You have to obviously share your location with people that you trust. Don't just start giving it out to anyone and everyone. It makes sense that people are like careful with their location. That's like super valid. Um, but I also feel like it's one of those things where I'm not gonna get the grand piano actually. I want to have a keyboard. I think that's gonna just be more realistic here. It's one of those things where I'm like, if you um if you trust someone with your location, then yeah, it's smart to have some people know where you are. I did, yes, I did get the Sims hoodie. It's so comfortable. It came in yesterday. I'm actually really happy with it. It's super, super nice. Do I want to have the DJ booth here as well? Hmm. Like if this is just gonna be like a music mixing station space for us to like create our music. Could be fun to have everything in here. 2Gen Gaming, welcome in. It's good to see you. You share your location with your family. Your mom checks where you are and when you're traveling and checking your location when she's driving home to my apartment. Yeah. No, it makes sense. I actually literally I've come to realize that it's so normal and healthy to be able to share your location with people. Which is I don't know why I always thought it was really controlling because I guess because it can be used in a very controlling way. So I would always like recommend to people, obviously, if if you get into a position where you share your location with someone and they start to use it in a controlling way, absolutely by all means stop sharing your location with them. But like if it actually makes you feel safer, then why not? Maybe we should get some rugs under here. Like we have the ones from City Living right? Like the ones that are no wait, that's not City Living. That's Hi Noah. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. And Zuri, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. I hope you're doing good. Like these ones. This is CC, but it kind of exactly does what I wanted to do. Especially if we can kind of like stack them. That also matches that rug pretty nicely. Um, you and your besties, nice. Let's go. Uh, oh, I wish that would be on top, but It's not. Okay, that's unfortunate. Never mind then. Uh, that's actually perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for as the missing puzzle piece. And then I want to have plants. Set it up when you took your first big road trip in 2023. Yeah, I feel like a lot of us have that as an incentive of like, oh, I was traveling or this, and then, you decide to set it up with your friends. Makes a lot of sense. Uh, that's cute. Also, Susie Lulu, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you today. Mm, I know I have more hanging plants, so I might as well just like get more of them. Because that's actually pretty cute to have a lot of plants in this corner. Uh, Also, what is this song? I don't like it. There we go. Let's see. Uh, Unfortunately, he has Android. It would be nice if they come up with like a good alternative for Android for this, to be honest. I think a lot of people would like it. Maybe there is an alternative. You probably need to download an app or something for it. I guess you can use Snap Map if you really wanted to. Like Snap Map is available for everyone. I think Google Maps sharing location feature works. Google Maps has a sharing location feature. See, I didn't even know this. But I guess that would work, yeah. It makes sense that that would work. Um. Let's see, let's see. I'm just getting, like, a lot of plants because I'm thinking that would be so cute for this music corner. Um. Let's see. Life 360, which works both on iOS and Android. Okay, you're the second person to say this now, so then I'm guessing that it should work. Or it at least has some benefits to it. Well, that's cute. Hold on. I'm really liking how this is coming together. I just added like 5 million plans, kind of just to be like, let's see if that works. And it turns out it's working pretty well. Could have this with another light on it, maybe. Or we can have an actual light. That might be smarter.
Hi.
Hi, Lena. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And then maybe we can have these on the sides because then... I was thinking it would be super nice if we can have like something on the wall here. Looks amazing. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. That's what I was going for. Um, let's see. What kind of painting? Like something like this, although I don't necessarily like this specific swatch. I like this one. And that one. Mm. That one can be like above here. And then I want to have that one be warm light. I want to oh my god, that looks so cozy. Look at that little music corner for all of us. There's like a DJ station, music mixing, microphone, guitar, violin, keyboard. That could be a bass, even though I know it's technically a guitar, but we can pretend it's a bass. Hi, Moira. Welcome in. This is cute. I like this. I also like that we have the cat or like the pet's living room. Oh no, Liv. I'm sorry. That sucks. Good luck. That can be so difficult. Can be so tricky. Okay, I'm toot now. I'm just hanging out in the living room. I can see the music corner. I can see everyone hanging out for the board games. You know what I'm realizing? I really want this light to be warm. Because that was too bluish. And we can also go sit here if we want. Hold on. Oof, difficult. It's difficult to get on here, but we're sitting on the edge. Making sure that we can oversee anyone coming into our house. Because there's lots of weird creatures living in this house. We don't really understand why those people or creatures or aliens, we don't really know what they are, but they keep walking up the stairs and then sitting on the sofa as if they own the place. Also, love Ghosted and John, welcome in. It's good to see both of you. And also to Jen, Jen Gaming, thanks for cheering me on. I appreciate it. We ignore the roof clipping. That is not happening. This is actually really cute. I'm liking how this is turning out. Where is my... That just disappeared. That was weird. Okay. So then I guess I'm just gonna have to do like the cluttering and stuff around here. I think it might be nice to have books in here. We have so many books in this house, but let's be real. If you lived with 14 people in a house, it makes sense that you have a lot of books, right? I know that I have books that are like really large. I think those will be perfect for this bookcase. Those look very small in this bookcase. Oh no, there's the big books. Hold on. That's clipping in a stupid way. Dude, can I fit another... If I move them a little bit back, that works. That's cute. I like it. And then we have this light, which does need to go there, I think. A cute little cow. I like it. Let's go for it. Then we have a backpack. I feel like just in general, like some clutter that just makes this whole space feel a bit more like lived in. That just makes sense, you know? Like if there's just stuff that's kind of like around. I don't like that color. I want to go for the green one. There we go. We just have some painting. Oh, I just realized I used the same painting twice. Hold on. Do I have another version? It has those 3 swatches. We could go for that one, I guess, although I'm using the green frame. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, that works too. Hi, Social Science Nerd. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. A big mirror might also be really nice in this room. Hold on. Like one of those nice standing or like leaning mirrors. I think that's nice. That makes sense to have there as well. And then I feel like this space is just so empty, but I also don't really know what else to put there. We could have like a little hallway table over there, I guess. I don't know, something like this. And then I guess another plant. I would not want to be the person watering the plants in this house. Wait, Simsy has a shell challenge? I didn't realize. But let's be real. That sounds like a pretty nice idea. Yeah, that's true. We have a butler just for watering the plants. Why won't all the mods water the plants at the start of each stream? Oh, true. True, true, true. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. No, absolutely right. You guys as a community watered them as well, so the plants are good. The plants are good. Actually, we shouldn't worry too much. I don't know what I was so worried about. Silly me. It's a tiny shell. Oh my god. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Because I was gonna play through the event, like the from the future or blast from the past. That's the one that I'm in. I'm gonna play through that event. I don't think you guys could hear that, but she just out of nowhere meowed so loud that scared the living crap out of me. Dude, what do you think you're doing?
No.
Tiny shell that looks like a mouse. Ooh, let's go.
No.
Okay, I might have to go check that out tomorrow. That's actually perfect. That is perfect. Also, home serve, it's a cat. We heard sudden silence, okay. Well, that was because she all of the sudden screamed very loud. I was so confused with what just happened there. Dude, you cannot just scream like that. You scare me if you do that. Then I think something's wrong. She's like, do I look like I care? That's Micah's beanie. Micah left a beanie somewhere. Mm. It wasn't a good dream. No, I think so. I think she didn't like her dream. Yeah, dude. You didn't like your dream? That's okay. You can come sit with us. You're safe now. We got you. Um, those plants, Pilea, are cat friendly. I know. I used to have a lot of them. They all died. No, actually, that's not true. I have one in my living room. Where do you get your CC from? From the website of creators themselves, which I know isn't the most helpful answer, but I do actually have a list, not of all the CC specifically that I'm using in this build, but I do have a list of all the CC that I have in my game, or multiple lists. I also have YouTube videos for them. My mod just very kindly linked to my Sims CC page if you want to go check it out. Also, Haze Money, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Mm, Yours died too recently. Oh no, you got one and it's struggling. The weird thing is, mine were doing like really well and they were propagating like crazy. And then all of a sudden, all of them just passed. Like they were all just done collectively or something. I have no idea what was going on. It was very strange. I can make like a little picture wall here that we can like pretend to have pictures up in if we were actually living here. That's cute, I think. Like a little mod picture wall. Mm, I just realized these paintings are supposed to be standing. Do you see? How have we not noticed this? We looked at this so many times. Look at them. They're I'll just change both of them. That feels rather silly, I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, they also do come in versions that you can actually hang on your wall. Mm. We could do 2 solid ones. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Yes! Oh my god. I'm gonna check it out later, Micah. Loving the build so far. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Did you know you know what I forgot? Completely forgot about. Let me save before doing this because I actually I've never clicked it, so I don't know what exactly happens when you do. But I forgot that in Better Build Buy, there's a feature to compile a CC report. Um, ooh, a new Ko-Fi shop sale. Let's go. If you do construction center, you can do build CC report, and then it's gonna scan. This is why I wanted to save beforehand, because I was like, oh, I want to make sure that this might take a while. You can obviously I can click it away, but this will literally scan your build and then it will compile a list of all the CC that was used in a specific build. And I keep forgetting that's a feature. I keep forgetting that that is even an option. But I saw it the other day and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a feature of Better Build Buy. Oh my goodness." Um so it's actually really good that okay, obviously I'm not going to do this right now, but you can do that if you make like a CC build and you want to share it with people. That way you can actually like still share it basically. Also, little heads up, in about 5 minutes, we're gonna have a round of ads. So then I'm gonna take my midstream break. So if you wanna also take a break, I would recommend doing it in that time. You can, get yourself something to snack, something to drink, take a bathroom break, all the important things. And then we'll be back in like usually after 5 or 6 minutes or so, and then we're gonna continue. But I'm first gonna pick a wallpaper for the art studio. I feel like it needs to be artsy, but calm. Also, hi Lilith. It's good to see you. Oh my goodness. I just got a pop-up. Export spreadsheet? This is a CC report that you can build if you have Better Build Buy in your game. You can just automatically let it build a CC report, which is just a full list of all the CC that's used. That's embarrassing, Raven. What? That's so many lines. What the heck? But that's total files. So that was 87 CC files. But that's a lot of CC. Oh, I 100% have more downloaded because this is just what I used in this build so far. Liv said pink art studio. And you know what? I'm not even against that idea. I kind of love that. Yeah, it said out of 6,000 files, but that's everything used in this build. So that makes sense because that also includes all the EA items that I've used. But that means there's about 6,000 items in this build already. Can you believe it? That's kind of wild. That is kind of wild. I'm famous for my good ideas. Honestly, I love the idea of a pink studio. It sounds super nice. Do we already have an estimate on how the mansion costs? Right now it is more than 500,000. Thank you for the hydrate and hi Echo. It's good to see you. So we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. I'm just getting like a lot of the items that I think are gonna be like useful. We can have like different easels. That could be cute. I Okay, that's a lot of plants again, which is great, but not really what I'm looking for. I think I might have to search for paint. So I know I have a bunch of like um art studio CCs and stuff as well. Um that's cool. I love that. I think this might turn into a 1 million home, yeah. But like indeed unintentionally. Uh, okay, I think I'm going to have to do like a bit of a search and stuff after to make sure that I get everything. Because I'm already seeing that I have like a lot of clutter and stuff. I'm going to have to do a better search to actually find all the things that I need. But the ads are going to start soon. So I am going to take a quick 5-minute break. Please make sure to also use this time to stretch and hydrate and all of those important things. And then I'll be back in about 5 to 6 minutes. I am back. Hello, hello. Did you guys have a good break? I went to go downstairs to buy myself a buy. I bought this. I bought this in my own house from myself. I baked it and then I bought it. Another apple flop. For anyone, we realized today that it's called an apple turnover in English. I made these yesterday. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. I have a store in my house. You don't, Lena. I had one at lunch too, yeah. But I baked so many that I just need to eat apple flop all the time now. Because I made a batch of 13. They're like small ones. They're not like huge apple flops. But I had for 13, and then Scott and I both had one yesterday. So that brought it down to 11. And then I gave 4 of them for Scott on the go with his friend in the car today. But I have a lot of them left. It was really nice, Riri. It was really nice. So Scott made like a really nice pasta dish. Like relatively simple, but just like a really rich tomato sauce. And then chicken breast fillet from the oven filled with mozzarella. Um and like super nice. And then I was baking these. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I was baking these, so we were like both in the kitchen hanging out. We had like a glass of wine, like a really nice, not like cheap wine. It was like a good wine. So we had like both a nice glass of wine while we were cooking, and then we have this playlist called Italian cooking music that we just really enjoy. So it was like Italian cooking music in the back. We were just like chatting. And then we had this really slow dinner. It was just like one of those dinners where you're just like talking. We just had like really good conversations, but nothing like super serious or deep, but it was just like really relaxed. So I didn't actually do anything specific apart from cook and eat. We went to the supermarket together, so we like took a nice walk outside, then went to the supermarket, came back, like cooked, had dinner, and it was all just like really chill. Which was actually perfect because both of us, I think we weren't like tired in a negative way, but we both had like, pretty good days, lots of things going on. So we were both like ready to just have some really good chill time. And it's also really nice to not have like dinner in front of the TV or anything, but just like sit at a table. We lit like a nice candle and we just chatted. It was like so nice. Which I know sounds so silly because it's like nothing special. And you can do that any night. But because we made like such an active effort, and it was also really fun because he was wearing like a really nice outfit. And he was like, "Yeah, I specifically dressed up to like look really nice for you tonight, but I'm really tired. Do you mind if I switch into my joggers?" And I was like, "No, please go ahead." Like I looked at him all day and he was looking fine. So I saw it the entire day. So I was like, "No, you look really good, but if you want to feel comfortable, go get yourself comfortable." And then I was like, "I'll do that too." And then both of us were just sat there like we look like little gremlins, but it feels very nice. So that was just very chill. So yeah, it was just one of those things where it just worked out perfectly. It just worked out perfectly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The most special ones because they're simple. And you don't very often take the time for that. Or at least like also 3 nights a week I work because I'm streaming. And then on the weekends specifically, he very often has to go rowing, like either go practice or go for competitions. Then he also tends to go rowing during summer, like during evenings a lot. So if you think about it, there's just a lot of time that we don't get to just hang out and vibe. We really need to take time for that and like schedule that almost. Um so it's nice if that then works out and you actually have that quality time to spend together. Because also very often when we have quality time, we go do something. like we go out or, we have like actual plans. So just having quality time and not having anything planned is kind of rare for us, I think. I think both of us realized we need to do it more often because we need it to have that downtime together. So it was like a good realization as well. Also, Nerd Handsome, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Um, okay. I will search for like paint and stuff. Okay, I think I need to search for my Shuno-san because that's who one of the artist studio things is from. And I think like a lot of the clutter that I'm currently looking for, I will find through that. Um, ooh, that one might be nice to have as well. Definitely that one. I also have a pottery kit, which I feel like could be fun to have in here as well. Okay, I have that one. I'll just copy it in different colors. Okay, I already found all of those. That's what I was looking for. Um, that's nice to have. There's an empty one. That's perfect. We have an empty of this one. That's good. Mm. Ooh, that could be fun. Instead of that one. Let me see the colors. Ooh. That's cute with the pastels against the pink. I like that. Hold on. Um, because obviously if this is going to be like an art studio, I'm just going to try to get it like arranged in a way that just makes sense. Uh I found that years progress in my relationship, we tend to do nothing more than going out in comparison to my roommate who is in a relationship only a couple of months. Wait, as in like we tend to do nothing more than go like you only go out? Or what exactly do you mean? Mm, that's a weird corner in terms of lighting. Because that's a white swatch, right? Yeah. But that is cute because then we can add like yeah, okay, so you just like you stay at home and chill. Yeah. I think we do that too, but it's mm, not like yesterday, not like dedicated date night time, if that makes any sense. But I guess that's also different if you live together. Mm, because like a lot of the time that we spend together is just we're living together and you discuss your practical things, you're just like talking about I don't know, your week and you're planning your things and like a lot of it is just the fact that you're running a household together. And that's not always like the most romantic time, but it is still time together. So it becomes like easy to kind of not forget that you need to have quality time that's like not um practical time basically. It becomes easy to just kind of be like, no, but we spend quality time together. And then you're like, yeah, okay, but a lot of that quality time was actually functional, if that makes any sense. Um, I kind of want to have that on the top one. That's cute. Um, again, we need a lot of plants in here. That's good for creativity when you're painting, right? Is to have a lot of greenery. And I feel like this room we have plenty of space to do that anyways, so I might as well. I want to have something on top of there, but it seems like there's no swatch for it. Mm, okay, I'm just gonna see what all I have and what I can use. Obviously, this is all my Shuno-san, so I can also search for other things. This is not the only creator that I have stuff from for an art studio. Oh, that would be nice. That doesn't really fit, but that would be nice. Like if you could sit in a chair like that. I don't think there is like these are technically desks, but I'm not sure if a chair will snap to it. Because it would be nice to kind of have like a stool instead of an actual chair. Oh, this literally art room stool. Okay. That's perfect. And then that can just be like this. So I don't think this is a functional table. So it's purely here for decoration anyways. And then this can be like a painting that someone's working on. Mm, hold on. That would be nice if it's kind of like more in the back. That's cute. And then I like the idea of the paint being in here. Okay, that's the amount of slots we have in that thing. Just gonna like change the color so that we have all the different colors in here. Mm. That's just gonna be like our little paint cart. And then wait, what is the last one? That one. And then I need to get um some like brushes and stuff because I don't really have that yet. That's nice. We can have that over there. Hmm. Maybe like this whiteboard can kind of go in this corner. And then I know we have like a bunch more canvases that we can maybe just put back there almost. Like it's just like canvas storage a bit more than over here because obviously we already have that over there, but then just have it again. And then we can have that on both of the windows. That could look really cute. Can we like kind of make it seem like that's one piece? Sort of. I think that's cute in front of the window. And then I have these little pillows that I found, which I think are pretty adorable. And then I want to have all the easels over here because I'm going to kind of like put them in the middle of the room. And then I think I want to have another desk where we can have this one with a stool. And then that one can be above it. And then it would be nice to have another plant in between those two things. Like a small one. Mm. I'm so happy with my apple flop. So delicious. Oh, we could do a hanging plant. That's cute. Mm. Another plant that's like hanging from there. Loving it. Might be good if I flip those two around. Hold on. That one can go in there. Maybe that one should go there. That's nice. And then we can just put, like, painting supplies. Hmm. Ooh, those shelves are functional. Hold up, that's cute. I can just have, like, different colors on that shelf. I like that. And then I have that little paint thingy. that I think we need to have in different places. Hmm. And then maybe I can have like a couple of paint cans. Where's the shelf from? I believe it's my Shuno-san. I think I don't know what kit or like what pack it's from my Shuno-san though. It's made to display small kitchen clutter. So it comes with a kitchen pack from my Shuno-san, but I don't know which one. Obviously, we're using it in, in a way that's not supposed to be used right now, but I do kind of like it. I think it's cute. I like it with all the paint on it. Mm. Okay, like I said, I need to find the canvases. But I'm also trying to find, I don't know, do I want to put a plant there? Or maybe we can have, we can obviously have like multiple of these because we're going to have multiple easels as well. This can kind of be like one of those painting classes, you know? I think that might actually be cute. We can just paint here with all of us together. Hmm. Maybe you kind of like share those or something. And then I wanted to get canvas. Hold on. And I now have this ugly ceiling light. I also want to fix that. And then I think I want to hang the walls with like a bunch of, how do you call it? Like sketches and stuff, I think. I think that might be cute. Now we can use this one, like the one that we used earlier on the wall, which is not supposed to be on the wall. There we go. Because it's supposed to be leaning. That's actually pretty cute. That looks like painted canvases. Hold on. We can have like a little gallery wall here of things that were painted by all of you guys. All of the mods. Like in different colors and stuff. We already have that one. That just feels so dark, but maybe that's also okay. Like, it makes sense that maybe some of you make a really dark painting. That's nice. I like that. And then let's search for sketch. And then also after that, let's search for paint. Although I think if I search for paint, I'm afraid I'll also find like all the paintings. There we go. We have these ones. And then we have a collection of sketchbooks. That makes sense to also have in here. Hold on. That could be really nice to have in the... That's definitely partially Abu's, because I know Abu actually has those sketchbooks at his house. Also, Ivy Moonwolf, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. All of the sketches, let's go. Oh my god, this art studio is turning into a place where I like really, 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 really want to go to take art classes. This looks like so much fun. Maybe just like multiple lights. that you can also turn on individually to kind of like light up the space that you're working on. So either that desk, these desks, or this one. That's actually nice. So adorable. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I feel like this is working. Also, sorry, I just realized this song. All of a sudden, I heard it and I couldn't unhear it anymore, and I didn't want to listen to it. Okay, if I search for paint, this is what I get. I like that one. We can have that hanging somewhere. Ooh, we have this painter's pegboard, which we can definitely use. Like, we can hang that above this one, maybe. And then we have this little grandma's painted stool, which I think is just useful to have somewhere. I really, really, really want to go to this paint studio or art studio. Like, this is legit looking so cute. I really like this. See, then you get all the paintings. Which is obviously not really what we're looking for. I'll get that over here as well. That feels a bit weird, but I feel like that's super useful if you work a lot with canvases that you can actually, that you have some tools on the wall. That does kind of feel realistic for an art studio. This is so good. Thank you. I'm having a lot of fun being able to use all this like artsy CC. Finally, this is what I was looking for. I knew I had like a lot more paint supplies and stuff. Um, so I can get all of this on here, and then we have like a bunch of crayons that I can have on here. I also have a whole bucket of paint. We can have that in there. That's actually kind of fun. That's technically construction paint, but I'm not even against the idea that we have big buckets of paints in here. Also, yes, good one. Good one. Good reminder to take your meds, everyone. Just a friendly reminder. And then we have like, I don't know, some paint supplies from painting like a bigger canvas, I guess. And then I have even more paint supplies over here. I just like the idea that we have a lot of paint supplies everywhere. That's just cute. Oh, yes, I should absolutely save. You are so right about this. Hold on. Good shout. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Can I, like, raise that up so it looks like it's standing on that? Because that's cute. And then we have these buckets of paint, which, again, I'm just going to put here in the back. And then, oh my god, we could have a spilled bucket of paint. You haven't saved at all? Good call. Yeah, for everyone, this is a good reminder. If you haven't saved, remember to save. Accidental paint splatters. Yeah, we're gonna need that. There's gonna be a lot of that in here. But it's okay. That's what this studio's for. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed with this room. I'm not gonna lie. This looks so good. It sounds really weird saying that about, like, your own work, but I wanna see this room in first person. Hold on. Why is my camera going so fast? Hello? Okay. I love this room so much. There is so much clutter and paint and just art everywhere. And also, I feel like the the pink was such a good shout because that just makes this room feel so warm while still, like, really fitting all the artwork. Sorry for all the coughing. I don't know what's up. My cough is back again, I guess. I really, 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 really like this. Also, Nildrith, welcome back. And Maggie, welcome in. It's good to see you. Okay, yes, I'm obsessed with this room. I'm really happy. Let's move on to the next one, which is the crafting room. I think for this one, I want to get the things from Crystal Creations. I think I want to get some stuff for, like, knitting, so maybe like a sofa or something. Also, hold on. I just noticed one more thing that I want to add to the paint studio. This item. There we go. That's just too perfect. And I have CC that's already pottery. I know we're gonna get that in the next expansion, so that's gonna be, like, in 2 weeks or something. So then we'll actually have pottery in the game? Oh, is it not called pottery? It must be, right? Oh, it's clay party, that's what it's called. Is knitting in his free time? Stop, I love that. That fits so well with him. Yes. Okay, so we have a workbench, we have a stool, we have a table, another table, and, like, shelves, tools, a raw clay block, more clay blocks, sample tiles, more clay pot tools. Um, I feel like we can make, like, a nice area for, um, already, like, pottery and stuff. I think that's pretty cool to have that up here. The only thing is I'm missing the turntable, which I would kind of expect here, to be honest. Like, I even would expect that as part of the CC. Um, does that make sense that I would expect that? Or am I then just saying stuff that, you know, maybe doesn't make sense? Because a lot of times when you do pottery, you do need that. Um, but I like it still. I like that we have, like, a little pottery corner. Um, maybe those can go underneath there and then that can go into that. Trying to fill this desk in a way that makes sense. That works. That works. I like that we have the shelf all the way around because I think that might actually be nice for the could be Micah, but usually when creators make something that's not functional, they just mention that it's not functional. But that could actually be a really good reason, so let's actually go to the Crystal Creations pack. Because I know there's just a lot of things in there that I think would be really nice for this room. Mm. Oh, I keep forgetting that this desk doesn't need a chair. We can have that one next to it. Hold on. We can have that over here. And then in that corner, we can put like a plant. Maybe not that plant, but something else. And then we can have some things over here with like jewelry on it. We can have our tools. Um, let's see. Ooh, we can have like a gemology poster. I like that. Let's see. So I'll probably not use everything, but I just want to make sure that it's like super clear that this is um like a gemology corner, basically. Oh, wait, I already have that one there, so then I can change them around. That's pretty. I like that. That's cute. Um, I don't think, like, obviously, if you really want to play here, you probably need that crystal charging station. But I feel like that's not really the vibe I'm going for, so, um, I could have this rug. I'm just a bit afraid that this rug is, like, too dark. Oh, it does come in, like, a lighter swatch, though, so that's nice. Mm, maybe that one with the sun. And then I would like to have, I know in debug, we have, like, a lot of things from Crystal Creations. Like, all the things you can make, basically. And I want to put them on the shelf. Um, I have a master's degree in yapping. Oh, that's amazing. I need that. I need that. That's so good. Excited for the pottery. I love that there's functional items you can craft. Yes, I'm very excited about that too. I think it's gonna be really cool. Okay, why are those so tiny? I know it's earrings, but that almost feels like I cannot really use that as a decor because it's so teeny tiny that you're not gonna see that anyways. Same for that. Okay. I'll just use those then because those actually look a bit larger. So that's nice. Hmm. We just make necklaces in this house, nothing else. That is pretty though. I do like it. Mm, maybe we can have, I just don't like that mirror. I want to have a mirror, but just not that one. You were the university giving the yapping lessons? Okay, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Ooh, friendship bracelets could be cute. Can you display those? I'm actually not certain about that, but that would be really cute. That would absolutely be really cute. Let's see. I need a small, tall plant, which ends up me using the same plant over and over, which is this one. Which I'm tempted to do again. I'm not gonna lie, because that one just, it does fit there kind of perfectly. Um, I do like these two places next to each other, though. I think it is pretty cute. I could make you a certificate for yapping. Oh my goodness. Just like an actual diploma that I can then frame and put up on my wall. I have stuff like that in my room. Like I do have like a or like a prize that I won. And I always wish that I could put it in the background more properly, but it has my full name on it, so it's like up on my bookshelf. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. It's nice to meet you. So I don't want to, like, I cannot really put it in the back, but I always want to. Okay, I need something like this, but like different color. I don't know. Um, feel like it shouldn't be too overwhelming, but we do need some. See, that's overwhelming. That's what I mean. That is pretty though. Okay, maybe I'm not actually not against that. I was like, that's overwhelming, but that feels really creative. Just like that space, like they kind of go together, the spaces like this. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I also just realized I need to change the color of the fence here because all of this time it's been the wrong color. Because the stair railing used to be white, so I made the fence white, but I'm now realizing that I changed the color of the stair railing. There we go. And then, so then I wanted to have, you need to print this yourself. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I have a black and white printer, so I'd have to find a place where I can print it. Because before I would be like, oh, I can print it at my work. But that's no longer a thing. So I don't think I can do that anymore. We need like extra comfortable sofas. Like places that you would sit on while you're like knitting and crocheting and stuff, you know? That one actually looks very comfortable. Bean bags. I wish we had those. I don't think I have beanbag CC, to be honest. That would be pretty amazing though. Or the one from, ooh. We could also do 2 different ones. That might be cute. I feel like that also kind of fits the vibes because both of those look very comfortable. And then I think we need, saw them when you were doing art studio. Wait, really? I have these, but they're not really bean bags. They're like more like a weird chair. And then I have this one, a velour beanbag. That doesn't look like a beanbag to me. It's now that you mention it would be a beanbag that I realize that that's an option. It looks too much like a chair. I mean, they're probably still very comfortable. So we could get one. Mm. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute little poof. I like that. See, sometimes I'm doing builds and then I realize I have CC that I've literally never seen before. And I'm like, I didn't even know I had this. See, I have this. Look, super cozy. That one, super cozy. So cute. Didn't even realize I had it. I have multiple versions even. Wild. I have so many different hanging chairs as well. They're all just always so pretty. I just want to have all of them. I also have this sofa, which is like a sectional sofa. Because it looked comfortable for reading. It does look comfortable for reading. I'll definitely give you that. Little poof and stuff, also very cute. This is my dream chair. I want to get a chair like this so badly. Like, that looks so comfortable. The question is, do I want to have entire sofas in here? Or am I just gonna... I could just go like this. Ooh. And then we can put like a cozy rug. Your friend growing up had one and you were so jealous. I can totally see that. I would probably be jealous if I knew someone who had a chair like that. Okay, that one is too alpha. I don't like the feel of that, but I would like a rug like that. I know I have other ones in my game as well. I think Snowy Escape just has one in game that we could use if we wanted to. But I have multiple. I also have this one, but again, I feel like the texture is just slightly too alpha. Which is interesting because it's a my Shuno Sun item, both of those. And I feel like normally my Shuno Sun really gets that like nailed to the T to not be too alpha. For some reason with this one, Oh, that's cute with the green. Yeah, I kind of might go for that. Okay, let's see. Because then we need to get to the knitting kit. It wasn't called Nifty Knitting. There we go. The knitting kit. Love to knit. I can never remember the name of that pack. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. There we go. That's cute. Just like a bunch of things. We could have like a little poof. Wait, we can have these things on the wall. Definitely in a different color though. Oh, we could go for yellow, then it kind of matches. And then I can put like a lot of cozy stuff in there. Hold on. Nifty knitting. Just show all, please. Thank you. We could have like these things in there. Like little plantsies. The llama! Can I not put that in there? That's disappointing. There we go. Yes, I was gonna do like a little coffee table in the middle as well. Absolutely. And then a lot of mugs and stuff is actually an amazing idea. I really like that. Let's see. Because I want to have that on that table and that can go on there. Let's see what else. I feel like that is just a simple desk, but we could have like a bunch. Maybe we can. Ooh, I didn't mean to grab that. Maybe we can have this one sit on there. Because it makes sense to also like have a little bit of surface. To just have things sitting on there. Maybe like different color yarn that someone is working with can go on there too. Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. I'm glad you think so. Because obviously that's like something that I really enjoy if people see my builds that way. If you guys perceive them as really cozy. But it's fun to hear that you guys actually see that. Okay, I don't like that poof in that color. Maybe I'll just get the... I didn't want to repeat that color because I already used it, but... Yes, if I just... Ooh, with the yellow is nice. And then I can just have that on the floor. Over here. That is more like the Paint Studio one. Okay, and then I wanted to have, like I said, like a little coffee table where we can also have like a bunch of cups and like maybe a teapot or something. But this is a normally sized living room, so I'm probably gonna need to see what kind of table will fit here. I feel like that one would fit the chair perfectly, but I don't like how alpha that looks like. The texture looks a bit too real for me, if that makes any sense. For some reason, I'm so sleepy today. I feel you, Bella. I think it's the moon or something. That's always what they say, right? I like that table. That's pretty. That looks cozy as well. And then let's see in clutter. We can probably find some good cups. Uh-oh. It's loading everything. I need to save. Every single time I forget to save before loading the entire build catalog and then I stress about it. There we go. Let's save. Let's make sure that that doesn't happen again. Okay, perfect. And then I was gonna go into decorations. Clutter. We need a save redeem. I think you can type exclamation point save in chat and then it puts a little reminder. which obviously isn't the same as a channel point, but I feel like I see it enough for that to still work. Yeah, technically speaking, a good idea. Um, let's see. I would like to have a maybe I just search for tea because now I have like a bunch of cups. It would be nice to have like a tea set. And then I need to get some cozy lights in this room because I have the big ceiling light, but we're definitely going to get rid of that. Just woke up from a nap. I hope you had a wonderful nap. I was like, I want to take a nap too. And I was like, no, Ro, it's just 9:30. It's like you potentially just want to go to sleep. I'm not gonna go to sleep yet though. I'm gonna play some more Sims first and hang out with you guys. You know what? I don't like that teapot. I think I like that one. Yeah, that's a bit more in proportion. I will definitely go sleep after stream though. Although I might read a little bit before I go to sleep. Because I was planning on reading earlier, but then I got very distracted by the Gabby Petito documentary. So I ended up not really reading during dinner, even though I was planning to. Look, some candles. That's cozy. Okay, let's actually, because now I have those lights there. That's very cozy. Also, Cass bought a zoo. Welcome in. Love your username. It's very nice to meet you. I am currently, if you're ever wondering what I'm reading, I have a little page on my website. I'm currently reading Onyx Storm. I started on Tuesday, so I haven't been reading for a very long time. Um, but I'm definitely enjoying it. It's I need to get back into it though. That's the downside that I'm noticing is that I'm enjoying it, but it's like I don't know. I have obviously I read Fourth Wing and then Iron Flame like a year ago, and I'm just a bit confused with everything. So it's like really enjoyable to be back into that universe and realize that, you know, you're reading about characters that I wasn't able to read about for a year. So that's exciting, but at the same time I feel a little lost. You reread the first two. Yeah, I was doubting if I wanted to do that, but since I have so little time to read, I knew that it would take forever for me to actually finish the series. Or be able to actually read Onyx Storm and I was like, "No, I'm just gonna bite the bullet." I think my biggest challenge right now, weirdly enough, is not even to understand the story again, because usually I kind of get that from context eventually, but is the realization that I struggle to read this story because it's written from the first person perspective. Um, it's like I got so used to reading from the third person perspective by reading Throne of Glass that now that I'm reading this one and it's from the person perspective, I'm like constantly confused. Because it says, I feel this, or I see this, and I read this, or I did this. And then I'm like, what did I do? And I'm like, no, Ro, you're reading the book. But it's just because I've been reading from the third person perspective for months now, in the first person. Really interesting. I feel like I need to be able to experience the story from someone's inner world. So I like it when you can read about someone's thoughts and feelings. But at the same time, I like it better to read from the third person, and I feel like Throne of Glass is actually a really good example of having both. Like, you're reading about her inner world, and you're reading about how she experiences things and, you know, her emotions and stuff, but at the same time, you are definitely reading from the third person, so it's like it's both. It's perfect in my opinion. Books that use too many words tend to be in third person. Oh, yeah, that could be. That could be. Um, let's see. I want to have like some good lights and stuff. Uh, but I'm trying to not use, again, I'm trying to really like limit myself to not using ceiling lights because I know that doesn't look super pretty. Uh, That could be cute. Um, Throne of Glass series wrecked you. I'm so scared. I am so, so scared for the last 2 books. 'Cause I'm not sure if I'm ready to be wrecked like that, but everyone keeps telling me that it's like it wrecks them in such a good way, but I don't know if I'm ready. Definitely have tissues on hand. Okay. I will take that advice dearly and seriously and make sure that I, you know, make sure that I have a good box of tissues ready. 'Cause I'm scared. I'm scared. You had to take oh my goodness, you had to take a break from fantasy that much, huh? Well, the thing is, after Throne of Glass, I plan on reading the new Hunger Games book. So that's not it's like not really fantasy. It's more like dystopian. So I think I'll take a little break from fantasy anyways. And then after that, I have to decide what I want to read next. Because then I finished Fourth Wing, like the books that are available now. I'll have finished Throne of Glass. And then it's kind of like what do I do then? I'm kind of debating if I want to start Mistborn. Um, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll start Mistborn after. Because that's on my to read list as well, like my TBR. And I've heard really good things about it. So maybe I go for that one. uh is in your top 3. Yeah, I've heard like really, really good things about it. Also, I'm thinking now. So we have knitting and cross stitching and crystal crafting and a little pottery corner, which obviously if we actually end up getting the new pack, we could technically make that functional if we wanted to. Um Now my question is, we have like this weird space around it left. Is there any hobby that I don't have yet? Like any crafting hobby that I'm forgetting right now? Mm, Cheers! Thank you so much for the 7 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. I appreciate that lots. Thank you so much. We have friendship bracelets. That could be cute to add. Um, Crescent Cities. I have the first book of Crescent City actually as a physical book. So I plan on reading that for sure. Um because it's fantasy and real world. Yeah, I've heard that. And I'm kind of intrigued, but I've heard Crescent City is hard to get into. 100% heard that that is hard to get get into. And I would like to try it. And I also have the first book of The Witcher that I would like to read. Um I might read like a really easy Dutch book in between. There's like this one book for all the Dutchies here. I would like to read Hoe Overleef ik, like the newest book. There's this Dutch kids series. It's called How Do I Survive? And I think it's like 12 books. And you follow this girl from I think like the age of 9 until the age of 17. And her name is Rosa, which obviously when I was younger, I was like, "Oh my god, this book is about me." Um, and it's about basically just like her growing up, her going to high school, moving away, her parents divorcing, and it's like the whole series. Everyone is like, "How do I survive?" I don't know, my stepdad. How do I survive high school? How do I survive my first boyfriend? And I was reading this, like, I was exactly in the age group where I grew up with these books. And then this writer actually wrote a new book 15 years after the last book came out called How Do I Survive All the Things That I Don't Tell Anyone? And it is about the main character, Rosa. So it's still about her in the end of her 20s. And then she's like talking about her quarter life crisis and how she has like a study debt and how she is, struggling to settle and literally like all of the things that, a young adult would be, or not young adult, like an adolescent would be struggling with. And it is like, I've heard it's pretty bad. I've heard it's not a very well-written book, but, I mean, if you've read the original How Do I Survive series, you'll probably enjoy this, especially if you grew up with it and it's, like, exactly in your, like, it fits with your current age and what you're going through in life right now, and Scott actually gifted me this book, I think, like, 6 months ago as a very random surprise gift. He just came up to me and he was like, "Look, I heard you talk about it, I realized you wanna have this book, so I bought it for you." So I've had it all this time, and that might actually be a really nice book to kinda just read it in between, to get, like, a break from all the fantasy and heart-wrecking stories and, like, everything that's just gonna tear me down in the best way and make me feel a lot of emotion. I think this is gonna be one of those books because it's written in the same style as the original book, so it's basically just a kid's book. Um, it's like it's so nice to just gotta read that in probably I'll read that in, like, a day or maybe not even a day. I think it's, like, 250, 300 pages, easy Dutch. I'll just fly through that book. But I wanna read it anyway, so I might read that somewhere in between to give myself a little break from all the serious fantasy and stuff. Um, but yeah, Kate, I can highly recommend it for anyone, for any Dutchie who originally read the How Do I Survive series. Also, someone said sewing, but that's unfortunately not a hobby in The Sims. Would be nice though. I would love to have a sewing hobby. And then someone said flower arranging. I might add that downstairs. I don't think I want to have a flower arranging table inside. That doesn't feel like it makes the most sense, but I'll probably add that in the garden out here. I already have it sitting out here actually. Um Me reading the description next to it. Wait, who is the character? Because I actually don't remember whose name is Thomas in the books. Um, we could do a bonsai tree in here. That would work inside still. Like the flower arrangement, I think I'm gonna put in the garden, but the bonsai tree is nice. Hold up, I like that idea. Um. Oh. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. No, not a good person indeed. You're right. Yeah. Um. That's in like one of the very early on books. That's why I forgot. Also, hi Def, it's good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Um, because then she wanted to be Rose. No, isn't that when she meets Nose? That isn't Thomas, right? Is that Thomas? Is Nose Thomas? Uh Ooh, the candle making station. That would be nice. Rose and Nose, yeah, yeah, and they do graffiti together. I was so obsessed with this book series that I took a course in, graffiti. Vincent! Yes, that's his name. I took a graffiti course for this. That was fun. Um, and then we were, like, allowed to do legal graffiti. Graffiti. I never know how to say it in English. Um, Here for a relaxing stream. Well, I'll do my best to make it a relaxing stream. Um Young Girls About Boundaries. I never realized that was in the book, but actually that's really nice. That is really, really nice. I think in general, that book was a good book when it comes to like the whole series. Like you really read from the perspective of a frustrated teenager who has to deal with like parents that are divorcing and then her mom meets like a new guy and they get married and then she has a stepdad and she clearly does not like the stepdad, but, he's around, and then they have a baby together, and it's like, you really read from her, like, complex inner emotional world, but in a way, I feel like it is really a really good way to learn about all of your own emotions and to, like, learn about, things that you might be struggling with, and, um Like, I feel like I had a lot of use in those books. I also feel like sometimes it made my parents' life a lot easier, like, I feel bad for my parents having to deal with me relating to shit that I was, like, reading those books, and then all of a sudden, I was also really angry with my dad. It's not Carrie Slay, it's Francine Ome, Esther. It's Francine Ome. Um, but, like, so the thing is, they're in this book, the, stepdad, his nickname is Alexander Appabil, which literally his name is Alexander, and then it's, like, monkey butt because he apparently has, like, a very hairy butt. That's, like, one of the things that the main character is, like, terribly annoyed with, that her stepdad has, like, when someone squats and you can see, like, their butt crack, and that he has, like, very hairy butts. And then she calls him Alexander Appabil, and I feel so sorry for my dad because my dad's name is Alexander. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Um, and, like, I felt so bad for my dad because I started calling my dad that when I wanted to insult him, which wasn't great. Also, Stretcha, welcome in, and Man, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for cheering me on. I appreciate it. Um, Hatter in Mind was so ready to type that. You would have been right. um, wait. That book gave you so much weight issues. Oh, that no, I can see that. I can see that. To be fair, that's one of the things that I think if I look back at those books are not very well written, is because the main character has a lot of weight issues, but they're not handled in a graceful way. Um, they're not handled in a graceful way, and even though it's obviously yes, it's realistic. Like I think it is a thing that a lot of teenagers struggle with, and it's like a valid struggle. But at the same time, I feel like if you're writing a book that has such a strong influence on people, like such a strong following and so many young girls reading those specific books, I think you have sort of an obligation to, you know, like write a supportive character into it. Like write something that if someone is relating to these struggles, they can read about how it's okay and that it's like not something that they should worry about and that you're never too much for a space or stuff like that. And I think they kind of failed to do that. Um so in the book you're kind of missing that supportive character, which means that a lot of people that read it that were already maybe like resonating with some of the challenges and some of the things that the main character is facing kind of saw it as confirmation that that is something that you should indeed struggle with, if that makes any sense. It's hilarious, but oh no, I know I feel really bad for my dad. He did not like it. Let's hope that my mom still has the other ones for my e-reader. That would be nice. That would be nice if she still has them. I think I also still have all the original books on my e-reader. And then I now have that newest book on my like as a physical book. I think that sorry for the yawn. I think that might be a nice or like a fun one to read in between. Um before I dive into the Mistborn series because I think if I go read Mistborn, I will probably also get into it really quickly. Um which is nice, but I'm also a bit scared of how consumed I will be. Nah, Appa, yep. Which in the context is actually kind of funny. Library here has them. I think most libraries do have them. Or obviously I don't know if they still have them because I remember they used to always have them. Because these books in the Netherlands are like wildly popular, okay? Like wildly popular when they just came out. So people for like they would always be taken in the library. Like if you wanted to get your hands on these books, it was actually kind of difficult. Okay, I think I might just put like some last wall decoration up. Also, Kathy, hi, it's good to see you. And then I might call this room like done. Um because I think we have like all the crafting skill things that we can have now. So we have like the crafting room up here, which I think it turned out really cute. I like how it looks. I like how we have this really cozy corner to sit and craft, and then we have like the stuff for all the jewelry and the pottery and candle making. Um, Still have them. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It could be that they got rid of them. Wouldn't be surprised, honestly. And then we have the art studio over here. They're always available, but I grew up in a tiny village with a library, so that was lucky. That is nice. That is nice. I think that's also, you know, growing up in the big city, I think that definitely makes a big difference indeed. Um, because even if they had a lot of copies, there were just a lot of children. What? I was gonna say kids and children, and that just became children. A lot of children that wanted to read them at the same time. I have not tried House Flipper. I've seen other people play it, and there's two things that I worry about with House Flipper. The first one being I don't really like the look of the game. It's so realistic. And that's the first part. And the second part is when I watch other people play it, I get really motion sick. I feel like the camera movement in House Flipper is I don't know what's up with it. And that might obviously be different if I play it myself, but I've been scared to try because obviously I'd have to purchase the game. And I'm like, what if I buy the game and then I play it and I get really motion sick from it? That would be like such a waste of money. So I've been on the fence about it, but I think like if it comes down to just literal like gameplay wise, I think I would really enjoy that game. But those are the two main reasons why I haven't tried a house flipper game yet. Your favorite game that's not a shooter? Wait, you mainly play shooters? I don't think I knew this. Mm, yeah, it's like a fisheye lens. I think that might be the thing what's causing issues for me. But I would like to give it a try at one point. Maybe if it's like on sale, you know how on Steam sometimes they have like these ridiculous sales. I've been thinking maybe if it's on sale for like a really affordable price, I might just take the plunge and buy it. And then as soon as I have it, it's easy to give it a go at one point. Um, mm, Also the motion sickness fear is real. Another streamer I watch from the Netherlands gets motion sick from it. Yeah. I've definitely heard multiple people about House Flipper getting motion sick. Um, and I think it's definitely just like with actual driving, I think I get less motion sick if I drive myself. I still get a little bit, but definitely not as bad as if I'm, if someone else is driving. And I think that might apply to gaming as well. But it's kind of that weird risk. The game that I really want to try first, like before I do House Flipper, is kind of like in the same area. I really want to play Power Wash Sim. Like, especially the Shrek Power Wash Sim. I bought the first one for like $3. It bored me a little bit, to be honest, didn't got into it. That's fair. That's fair. Can definitely be, not for everyone. Yeah, I feel like Power Wash Sim is another game that I'm a bit scared of with motion sickness because again, I saw other people play and I got like a little bit motion sick, but I was like, this game has me written all over it. It's literally so satisfying. Supermarket Sim, I tried that and I was a bit bored with that one, but I'm not sure if that's just because I was playing it wrong but I was like, okay, I know that everyone was playing Supermarket Sim like a while ago. And I was like, oh, I want to try that too. And then I just couldn't get into it. But I hear a lot of people that love it. So, like how you could fly around your SimCity city in a Simcopter would be amazing to power. Oh my god, Thomas, that would be so cool. Imagine you could power wash your Sim's house. So bad. Or if you could do like House Flipper, like the concept as a game, but in The Sims. The first House Flipper you can get super cheap. Yeah, I think I might actually get the first House Flipper super cheap and then just try it out. Um, Still doesn't get how I enjoy Power Wash Sim and complains about actual chores. No, but that's so real though, Riri. I feel that 100% because like real chores are not fun. Power Wash Sim is fun. Okay, I think I would like to work on the garden a little bit. We have like about 15, 20 minutes of stream left. So what I was thinking is I can start working on the garden and the greenhouse a little bit, and then next stream, so that would be next week on Monday, I'm gonna get started with the bedrooms. Because we now have done both these skill building rooms. We have our shared living space over here, so everything on this floor is just bedrooms. Everything on this floor is just bedrooms. And then on this floor, it's 2 bedrooms, a hallway, so we can kind of take the hallway maybe with the bedrooms here. And then the butler's apartment, but I think I'm gonna keep the butler's apartment for the end. Oh my god, Thomas. I've been thinking about this, you know? I think it would be hilarious because I would be so bad at that game. Like, I genuinely think I would get my driver's license revoked if I play Euro Truck Sim. Like, I don't think anyone will allow me on the road after I play that game. Because it's gonna really show that I do not know how to drive. Unpacking while your house is a disaster. Yep. Yep. Unpacking was one of my favorite games of all times, by the way. I'm so excited. There's like a new game. It's been in the works for a really long time. I actually backed it on Kickstarter before I started streaming. So this is like 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago. Um, it's called Camper Van, and it's basically like unpacking, very similar, but you get to unpack in your camper van. We played a demo on stream, I think. Did I play the demo on stream or did I play it for myself? I'm not sure anymore. But I believe they're going to have a second version of the demo during Streamfest very soon. I might play that on stream actually because this game has had me in a chokehold for like 4 years at this point. They're still developing it. It's like a very small indie studio, a very small team of just like 5 people making this game. And the idea is that you can fully customize your camper van and that the whole game is going to be about you traveling the world and like collecting postcards while in your van. And it's like all the previews, everything. It looks like the perfect cozy organization game. And I remember seeing the first trailer for it and I was like, this is my dream game. I love this. And the first demo was already a lot of fun. So I think I'm going to try it out when it's actually out. It reminded me a lot of when I saw the first things for Tiny Glade. I remember seeing the first trailer for Tiny Glade and also being like, oh my god, this looks amazing. You would also love Make Room. I don't know if I have that game. There was a while ago where I like purchased a whole bunch of games. Because there was like a huge sale on Steam and a lot of games were like below $5 and I just bought a bunch. I also got Dorf Romantic. I haven't played it yet. I got Sticky Business. It's not out yet. Well, only a demo. Maybe I've played the demo then. Mm, perfect for this stream. If you need any help setting it up, let me know. I might like have that as a little charity incentive or something at one point to play Euro Truck Sim. I think that could be fun. Okay, I'm gonna make like a little pathway. Mm. That's just gonna go like this. Okay, I'm just gonna space them out a little bit. Hold on. I feel like I need to do the opposite of space them out. I just need to squish it in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. So that I can... Let's see. That works. I don't really like how that curves though, so... Trying to get this to be like a bit smoother. Oh, really? By Dutch Game Dev. I love that. Love supporting the locals. Okay, I think I can live with that if I now just space it out a bit more again. Oh, that's where it's actually kind of clashing. Hold on. Okay, I think that's nice. Just gonna... Now I feel like in some areas it's really dense, and then in some there's like more spacing. That's cute. So whether that's local, I think for the rest of the world, everything in the Netherlands is just local. Has a Steam integration too. Nice. Sticky Business seemed really fun. Like I said, I haven't played it yet because it's just sitting in my Steam library until I have time to play it, but Dorf Romantic is chill and nice. I've seen other people play that, and that's why when I saw it on sale, I was like, oh, you know what? If it's on sale, I might just get it because I'll probably enjoy playing it somewhere. I'm very excited that soon I hope to just have a little bit more free time again. So that I can just game for myself because I haven't done that in such a long time and I miss it. I really miss just having time to game. But like I said, like for instance, I had time. I have time tomorrow to game or to just chill. But then I'm also like, yeah, but I also want to read. And I also want to watch like a new TV show. And because I've had so little free time, just like a lot of my free time, I feel like is now just like all my hobbies are fighting for just a little bit of my free time, you know? Which, again, should be getting better if I have more free time in general, because then they don't need to fight for my free time as much. Stream will win in time. We'll probably do one. Yeah. I'll definitely do one. Because I've been thinking about this for longer than just now that you suggested it, that it might be fun to do that on stream sometime, because I think it would just be utterly hilarious. Which I think would be, that's why I'm saying would be like a good thing to do for, like a charity stream or something, like an incentive. If we reach a certain milestone, I'll play Euro Truck Sim, simply because I think it's gonna just be hilarious for everyone involved. Apart from me, because I'll just embarrass myself, but that's fine. I'm used to doing that on stream at this point. Ooh, nice. I'll keep that in mind, Thea. I'll keep that in mind. I currently started like a little documentary show, which I'll probably finish this weekend, but and with Scott, I actually started Killing Eve, which has been very hilarious so far. Or well, hilarious might actually be the right word. It's been very fun. The fun thing is, okay, I'm wondering if anyone else recognizes this. So for anyone, this might be a very specific niche question, but for anyone who has read Throne of Glass and has seen Killing Eve, can you see what I mean when I feel like Eve and her manager remind me of Selena and Arabin? But again, I feel like it's a very niche question because you have to have read the book and you need to have seen Killing Eve. So that's like a very specific combination. The Lemon Suit premiere on stage is in the first week of March. So in 2 weeks. Very painfully aware that this is coming up very soon. Also, I'm gonna still like see and kind of like figure out if I can actually live stream the event. I'm a bit worried about data coverage in the location of the event. Otherwise, I'll just ask Scott to film everything and then I'll share it with you guys later. Oh, 100% same burp. This month is flying so fast. Like, what is even? It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. What kind of event is it? So last year with our Movember fundraiser, I actually got nominated and ended up winning what they call the Rookie of the Year award. So this is an award for everyone that gets nominated is like exceptional results in your first year of participation or participation. Wow. So it's like in our first year of raising funds for Movember, we got like an exceptionally high amount of money raised. And they wanted to recognize me for that or recognize us as a community for that. And I ended up winning this award last year. So that was pretty cool. And then because I won last year, I get to hand out the award to the next person this year. Um, and I put as a little silly goal for this year for Movember that, or like for last Movember, basically, that if we raised $10,000, I would hand out the award in the lemon suit. So I'll go on stage at an IRL award show where there's like plus 500 people in the freaking lemon suit. I'm taking it to London because the award show is in London. I'm taking the lemon suit in my suitcase to London to go onto a stage in front of a lot of people to make a fool out of myself. But I don't care because it's for charity, so it's going to be 100% worth it. Because I get to tell that entire room full of people that I look like an idiot because you guys raised almost $14,000 for Movember. So, like, you guys did that. And I get to humble brag about it because I'm in a lemon suit. Also, Max and Nuts, it's good to see both of you. I hope you're doing well. It's worth all the money for that. Yeah, so I'm gonna do my best to live stream it. Like IRL stream it. But again, I don't know. The location is rather remote. So I hope that I can do that without any issue. If it ends up not working, I will ask Scott to film it. Luckily, it's not just going to be Scott. I know there's 2 other people that participated in Movember that will be there at the award ceremony. They also got invited. Again, I'm not going to share with you or again, I said that as if I've, shared this information already, but I'm not going to share who those people are because I don't want to like steal their thunder. I'm not sure if they've communicated it with their own respective communities. But there's 2 other people that are also part of this community that are going to be at the award show as well. So we have plenty of opportunity to film it. One of my more used emotes. I feel like I see that emote pop up more often than I'd like to admit. Like when I'm lurking in people's chats, I just see that emote and I'm like, yep, there we go again. I keep forgetting that, people can actually use that outside of this chat as well. But it is a good emote. I have to say, it is a good emote. Like it conveys the message well. Also, I'm trying to like figure out what I want to do layout wise with this garden. If I want to do planter boxes like this, I don't know yet. Because you know what the thing is? We also have our greenhouse, which I feel like maybe I want to put like planter boxes in the greenhouse so that you can actually like have produce and stuff growing here. And then maybe what I want to do is I actually want to have the garden not even be functional, but just like make it really overgrown and pretty and like do landscaping as if it's like a landscaped garden by like a professional landscaping architect or something. Because I also just added the pergola and stuff, and then this can just be the functional part of the garden. Maybe I like that more. Maybe I'll just go for that and then because this is already a lot of gardening space if your sim actually wants to do gardening. A very, very cute lemon. Thank you. I appreciate it. When anyone asks how I'm doing, I just say, okay, just vibing and followed up with that. It is a good, I mean, I was vibing. So that's exactly what that emote is representing. But now that I have that in and I have decided how I'm going to split that up, I actually think that I might just save here and then we're gonna like I said next week I'm gonna start with the bedrooms and then we'll Maybe I might do like 2 bedrooms and then work a bit on the garden again, and then next stream do 2 bedrooms, work a bit on the garden again. So we can kind of just chip away at the garden as like filler for if we have time left. I'm gonna aim for doing at least 1 bedroom a stream, hopefully 2. But yeah, we all know me. If I get really detailed with a room, specifically if I want to make sure that it like looks right for the mods and stuff, then yeah, it might take a while. But I'm very excited to get started with the mod rooms though, because then I feel like we're gonna finally get to the purpose of this build, namely you guys getting to know the mods better. And also me getting to know the mods better, like actually getting to understand, you know, their style and preferences and hobbies and stuff, because I think it's gonna be a great way for us as a community to get to know the mod team, because that in the end was the original goal of what I wanted to achieve with this build, is to make sure that everyone could get to know the mod team on like a more personal, like a newer level. I just opened my own stream and I heard myself. That was terrible. Let's see where I'm gonna take you guys for a cheeky little raid. Um, I see someone who is live with The Sims who I don't get to raid very often. So I think I know where I might want to go for today. Very cozy space. Very, very cozy space. She's doing Super Sim, so I think that's gonna be fun. Thank you, Lena, for putting the Discord and the socials in chat. If you're hanging out here and you would like to join our community Discord, you would like to stay updated about my schedule and stuff, feel free to join. The link was just posted in chat. Everyone's welcome. I always post my schedule in the Discord in a time zone friendly way, so the times that you see in the Discord are your local times. And then if you want to follow me on any of my other socials, feel free to check out the link that was just posted in chat. All of my YouTube channels, my TikToks, everything is all linked on there. And thank you, Esther, for putting the VOD's channel in chat again. If you're not following my YouTube where I re-upload my gaming streams, feel free to click the last link that was just posted in chat. I am less than 300 subs away from 1,000 subs. And if I reach that, I become YouTube partner on that account, which basically means that I get to earn money. You guys are already seeing ads on those videos, but the difference is YouTube is not paying for me, paying for them to me right now. So they're playing ads and they are just getting all the money. If we get to 1,000 subs on that channel, YouTube starts paying me. So, you know, it's just one of those things. It's free to subscribe. You would help me out a lot. So if you want to do that, feel free to consider subscribing to the VOD's channel. And if you're gonna come along on this raid, we are gonna go say hi to my wonderful friend Lil. We do have some raid messages that you can copy. We have ones with emotes that you can use if you're subbed to the channel, and ones without emotes that you can use if you're not subbed to the channel. And I'm gonna set up that raid to Lilula. I need to type that correctly. Is that what? Did I think I still typed that wrong? Hold on. Is that? I never. Yeah, that's double L. There we go. Not me struggling that much with typing a name. Wow, bro. Embarrassing. Um, Thank you all so much for hanging out. This was my last stream for the week, so I'm not streaming over the weekend. So if you want to hang out more, I'll be back next week on Monday with co-working and gaming, on Tuesday with co-working, on Wednesday with co-working. No, sorry, with gaming, and then on Tuesday with co-working and gaming. So next week I don't have a Friday stream. I'm moving the gaming stream to Thursday, because I have a birthday on Friday. I got invited to a birthday party of a friend of mine. So I'm moving the stream to Thursday, if that's okay with you guys. But thank you so much. 2 a.m. on Monday. Better not see you there, because then I have to yell again that you need to go to sleep. But thank you so, so much for hanging out. I appreciate every single one of you. It looks like Lil is going to take a quick little toilet break. So we're just going to go say hi and sneak in, yeah? And then when she comes back, all of the planties are there. But thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys after the weekend. I hope you have an amazing one.